In this video, we're going to discuss returns to suppliers. If you receive damaged or incorrect items from a supplier, this video will show you how to record a return to them. This will keep your inventory records accurate. The first thing that you need to do is navigate to Receiving in the left menu. Then, click the red Receive button and select Return. The first thing you need to do is add items to the return. You can do this by scanning an item barcode, using the grid to find an item, or typing and searching for an item. If you need to add an item that you haven't put in your store yet, then click the Creation button here. For now, we'll assume that this is the item you need to return. Once you've added your item, check the cost, quantity, and anything about the pricing to make sure it doesn't need to change. To edit it, simply click, change the value, and hit the check mark to save. After you've added all of your items, it's time to add the supplier. Click in the supplier box and start typing the supplier name. Select them from the drop-down. If you selected the wrong supplier, simply click Detach and try again. Once you've selected a supplier, it's time to update your payment method. When you submit a return, it's assumed that you will be getting a credit or refund of your money. Record which way you will be receiving your refund for the returned items: cash, check, debit card, credit card, or other. The dollar amount will be negative because the amount is being removed from your expenses. Below the payment information, add any comments necessary to help you keep track of the receiving. Just above the comments, you will have the option to change the receiving date. By default, the date will be when the return is completed. You can change this by clicking the box and selecting a different date. If you added any custom fields, they'll be between the payment method and the receiving date. Fill out any that are necessary. If you are done with the supplier return and have already been credited the refund or had the items replaced, click Finish. Once you have completed a return, it will no longer appear in your queues and can only be found by looking up the receiving ID. If you have not received a refund or replacement item, you may want to click Suspend Receivings up here at the top. This will save your return in the suspended queue. To access the suspended receivings queue, click the three dots above the supplier section. Click Suspended Receivings and Purchase Orders. Here you can see all of your suspended receivings. Scroll down to see the most recent one. If you made a mistake and no longer want to complete the return, simply click Delete. Otherwise, if you want to edit the return, click Unsuspend. Here you can make any changes that you want to with the return amount. When you're done, click Finish. Your receipt will show all of the information of what was returned to the supplier. If you need to edit anything, click Edit in the top left. You can also click Print to have physical copy or save a file of the receipt. And that's how you return items to a supplier.